my microphone has been muted the entire time. How fantastic. So let's go over this. We've dropped in all of the files. We're using Adobe Audition 2018. We've added in our extra things, and we've started our multi-track session over here. We're running the default rack that I've created, which has an adaptive noise reduction, a couple equalizers, compressor, and then it hard limits all of the audio. And so we got to let all that run. It takes a few minutes. It's still faster than doing it manually. But the problem we're seeing here, and this is something that is just endemic to Zencastr, it never fails, and that is the tracks are not equal in length. So we're going to have to load all these up in the multi-track mixer and hand edit them all to fit. This would be significantly faster if they were all synced up at the right time. There's not any really good online collaborative podcast tools yet. I'm not sure why it's so hard to get reliable audio put together like that, but it drives me absolutely insane. It's extra work. But I guess that extra work is probably still faster than trying to get all four of us together at the same time to record locally and setting up all my physical hardware for that. So, we make do. We're going to let that keep running. We've got about a minute left on that. Again, sorry that I started the stream with my mic muted. I am a genius. I'm using some newer recording software, the Streamlabs version of OBS. And I'm actually really happy with what it is providing me, I think. Definitely no complaints thus far. All right, we are just about there. 4, 3. Oh, no, screw 3. All right, boom. That's what we want to see. We're going to start bringing these over to here. Oh, it's not quite done. All right, and let's go ahead and just rename these for the sake of consistency. All right, so this is, you're seeing the whole track, and if we go over here to the end of the track, you can see the disparity in the length of all the clips. Really fantastic. So what we're going to do... Why is there pre-audio in here? Oh, this is going to be interesting. So we're going to play this through. We're going to find where it starts getting out of sync, and we're going to have to hand adjust these tracks as we go. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here.
Actually, is my character a... Sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, just go ahead and get it out, man. Just go ahead and get it out.
It's all good. You just go on.
Right. I'm going to make a loud noise, Todd, so you know to edit all this crap out. Hello. Welcome to Misadventures, a Gloomhaven podcast brought to you by Gamer Public Radio. This episode...
All right, so we're going to go to right here and see how our sync is here.
Playing Etu the Brute.
I'm Garrett. I am Herd Nerfer the Scoundrel.
I am Skip. I'm playing the human Sawbones DJ Bloodright.
And I'm Steve, playing as the Vermling Bear combo, Rum and Coke.
All right, so let's skip ahead a little bit. And we're going to start looking for where this audio isn't lining up.
Yeah, we got plenty of oozes. We definitely got enough.
Yeah.
And every time we felt like we had a really good handle on oozes, we know how to cheese them, and every time it didn't really work.
Let's skip ahead a little further.
Them. Come on, man.
Some of us appreciate setting, Casey.
Yeah.
Well, next time you can dig out the water tile.
Next time I'm just going to use a bottle of water.
Just pour it on the board itself?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm a hardcore role player, man.
All right. Everything's looking okay so far, so let's skip ahead a little more. That all looks like it's lining up. Let's check right here.
Later in the scenario.
Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes when the tracks are further apart, it's a little hard to see if the lineups look right. What I'm looking for is, when he finished speaking, does that line up with when someone else started speaking, right? We're looking for that overlap as kind of a telltale sign of this is where they lagged out. Let's see right here.
room, and
Yeah, we got gummed up a little bit going into this one.
yeah.
All right, let's go on.
They're just an inconvenience.
Of course, that's not a perfect indicator because we have a tendency to talk over each other.
Harder to hit at times, but
I don't
we
believe they
made
had a
pretty
single
quick-
chance to go invisible, though. I think we killed him before they ever had the card out.
Yeah, we took
So that's all still looking good. Skipping ahead a little more.
were exchanged.
I'm almost positive the bear was mouthing off, so I just had
Bear
to.
mouth off.
I
He
had to
doesn't even
stop it.
speak.
Well, hey, didn't like.
Skipping on ahead.
Coke.
You know, just in all of this, I worry we overlooked an important point just now, and that is Casey's like, yeah, and then I wouldn't open the door, and that's okay. Like, no one's complaining. Casey opens the
Casey's
door.
a
Like,
tank!
That all still seems synced up nicely. Let's go to here.
What was actually causing the poison of the water and all that
Allegedly.
stuff?
not the
Allegedly.
valves. We just had to be standing on the tile at the end of the turn. Is that
I
correct?
thought you gave up an upper or
Yeah.
lower.
You gave
Oh,
up a
that's
move
right.
action.
Yeah.
Nice and muddy. Checking here.
As
And
quickly as
with
possible.
Rum and DJ Bloodright
So-
holding the other things, they wouldn't swarm you.
Yeah, and I did.
All right, so that looks weird. How far back was his track? Pretty far back. This might be where his track broke. So let's grab right here. We're gonna cut that and bring it up just a hair.
As quickly as possible.
Yeah, and
So-
with Rum and DJ Bloodright holding the other things, they wouldn't swarm you.
Yeah, and I did use
Sounds a little better. Let's keep moving on.
turns.
I'm not really sure. Even if we wanted to, we could have gotten through to you because, like, once you got past them, that area clogged up something fierce. Like, there was
Yeah.
just no way through it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we seem to be happy with that. Let's check out here.
Cooking, Steve.
All right, so we know what's cooking is going to hit at about 14. So let's go ahead and make a note of that. So what's cooking at 14:05? All right, because we're going to need that later.
Let's see that night.
Yeah,
I'm
hard
a
to
big
screw up
pasta fan.
pasta, in my opinion, too. Like, as
mean,
long as you
that's-
cook the
that's-
pasta good,
Right.
right, you're
I,
fine.
I generally don't burn my pasta.
What was the really good pork dish you made that one time called again? I can't get the word out.
Which one? The
Started
one you
with
weren't there for, or
No, the one with the
All right, that all seems synced up beautifully. Skip on ahead.
Ready. Like, let's keep going.
I gotta figure out what I'm making.
Let's look at the end here. So still not looking good on his track. That's fine. Moving on. That all looks fine. Let's look at this.
Garrett, I guarantee you, if I handed you a Jello shot, you would.
Well,
You
yeah,
would
but he's
suck
not
it
gonna
down.
make him, is what
I
he's
mean-
saying.
That's not fair because I don't have self-control and I always give in to peer pressure. So, like, of course, that's not even,
All right, let's skip ahead.
Be able to do that.
Yeah, we all kind of fell in with the whole like let's do this sequentially when we started seeing what we were facing off against.
Yeah, I mean, these
Well,
fires.
just the stacking damage, and stacking health. Yeah,
yeah,
that makes for a really tough thing to deal with.
Where did we lose? It's weird. Usually I would have had more corrections by now.
move into a room with.
Oh, this was
No, what was
this
it?
was the classic herd move, by the way, where he runs into the room, hides in the corner, and puts on his cloak.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
effective. I don't know why you're knocking it. Let's try that.
I mean, to be fair though, the frost demons weren't too tough against Rum and Etu. Like,
Yeah,
they
that's
made
true.
relatively quick work and didn't take too much damage off of them.
No, it was okay, but it was. Well, it helped that there was only like 2 demons.
Muddling my way in, apparently, just to kick the corpse. I mean,
Well, I mean,
and then throw a
So those laughs lining up is a nice sign that we're still happy. Let's try here. It looks like there might be a overlap.
Herd biting off more than he can chew.
oh, I'm
that's
sorry
all right.
for my selfless acts of taking a whole room by myself.
I like.
Looking good. Try here.
Whole thing.
And we're still kind of trying to figure out how to play as a party.
Yeah.
Man, we might be a-okay. Let's see.
I know I did not.
No.
I
I
don't.
did.
Wow, you didn't level up a session? That's a what?
objectives in them.
Yep.
So
I will say it certainly didn't have the high drama.
That's all looking fine.
well, you better brace yourself because that's coming
Yeah, man.
up real
He's got
soon.
the 401k paperwork in. Like, it's happening.
Let's grab that. And let's bring him up a little bit.
Coming up real soon.
Yeah, man. He's got the 401k paperwork in. Like, it's happening. Got his
all right,
AARP
guys.
card.
As always.
Heroic tactics.
So,
And also, guys, you can hit us on Twitter at GPub Radio, Facebook,
I usually
Gamer
mess
Public
these up, so we're
Radio,
gonna listen to it and make sure I didn't.
misadventurespodcast.com, and our sister podcast, gamerpublicradio.com. And we're also now on Patreon, patreon.com/gamerpublicradio. We've got some different bonuses and stuff if you want to sign up on there, a few perks. Everything helps. We have hosting costs and equipment costs and obviously food costs. So everything, everything is really, really appreciated. I'm sure Steve would appreciate us acting like we're going to give him some of the money. So thank you in advance to anyone who wants to help give, and we will see you guys next time.
oh, also we're on Spotify
All
now.
right. We're also on Spotify. Woo.
All right, we're happy with that. So let's go ahead and we're going to do a multi-track mixdown. And that's going to combine all of these into one big track that we will start working on. There we are. So now we're back down into one. So we've got to edit out that little skip part at the beginning in case he's going to clap.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, just go ahead and get it out, man. Just go ahead.
Another one.
What is it, phone? All right, so this should be the actual beginning.
Hello. Welcome to Misadventures, a Gloomhaven podcast brought to you by Gamer Public Radio. This episode contains spoilers for episode number 26 and episode number 22. This episode also contains spoilers for class number 15 and class number 17. Please enjoy responsibly.
Oh, crap, we need to write all those down real quick. Let me pull up my notepad.
Radio. This episode contains spoilers for episode number 26 and episode number 22. This episode also contains spoilers for class number 15 and class number 17. Please enjoy responsibly.
All right, he said episode instead of scenario, but whatever, who cares? It'll be fine.
So there we were.
All right. So these right here are breaths. And we can just silence those. We can grab these little stragglers and just start pruning them. And that's going to give a better sound with a little bit less throughout it,
And I'm Steve playing as...
There's another one. Grab him. See? Easy peasy.
This
Now, we're not going to necessarily get every single breath in the entire podcast, but what we're going to do is we're going to scan through here. We're going to look for big nasties. Like, oh, look at that big nasty. That's a big one. Boom. He's gone. What are these? We got some jostles over here. Nope, that's...
Or are we actually going to fight?
No, that was part of him talking, so that's all right. That stays. Let's move on forward. All right, what's going on here? Oh, let's grab that breath real quick. Yeah. And grab him. So that's just a bunch of umming. Let's just cut that. We don't need that. Let's see what happens now.
down in there, and it was just going to be bad. But before we get started,
All right, we got a little bluggle bluggle. Don't need any of that. Boom.
Isaac,
Just cut a little out of there so it's not too bad. Grab that breath. What is this? Okay, that's fine. All right, let's back out a little more. What are you? That's an S. This is a breath. Big old nasty one. Let's get him. Moving on. There's some little breaths in there that we can live with. Little lip smack. That's just a... Oh, hear the little...
Yeah.
well,
Let's get rid of him.
Yeah.
next time you can dig.
All right. We can What's this all about?
Get into it.
Ooh, there's a lot of weird sounds there. We're just going to cut him. All right, let's listen to this again.
Get into it.
Anywho,
I don't think we need that. Nope.
anywho, we all spawn in the middle.
And we'll grab this guy and kill him. Yeah, let's grab this guy and kill him too. All right. And we'll just delete him because there's already a long enough pause there. Is that an
Yeah.
Nope, that's a yonk. So we can leave him. Kill those out. There's another big breath. And nothing looking too bad. Oh, there's a couple that we want to grab. Grab you. Grab you. Moving on. Don't need him. That's pretty good. We can kill that. What is this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, can stay. We got a I know Casey's ums.
Yeah.
We can kill him.
Yeah. 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 So yeah, I went ahead and took out.
Let's kill that out. Let's see if that flows better.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I went.
That's fine. Let's grab you. Big nasty breath. And moving forward. We don't need him. Bloop. What is this guy? Another little lip smack. Casey's a lip smacker. That's a grunt.
Like, more than...
Yeah, that can stay. Let's just trim out a little bit of that dead space. And grab that breath. Delete a little bit of that dead space. Grab those noises.
They
Yep. Got that. Moving on. All right.
Because we don't need a tank.
All right, this guy here. We don't need him. And was that a skip laugh there? All right, so we'll leave that little laugh in, but we don't need any of that. And let's cut a little time out of it. All right, moving on forward.
But then
That's all just gross dead space.
It was an item.
Okay.
but then
But yeah. But don't worry, I was able to get that treasure and then.
We can leave that waffling in there. It makes it feel a little more natural and conversation-y.
So, you know,
So
go ahead.
I think Herd was right behind me on the door opening.
What's that guy?
Which
No. Is that a big ol'... Yeah, it is. Let's see what both of these are. I'll hear that again.
Segue.
Yeah, don't need that. We'll take Skip's out so it'll flow a little better. Da-da-dum. Ooh, what are you? Okay, I think that's contextual.
all right then.
Jello shots.
That's not really gonna fold out, so we'll leave him. He's fine. He's fine. What are you guys? Whatever.
So,
Ooh, what are you? None of that needs to be there. You are gone. I see you. Gone. And gone.
All right.
Oh, that's staying. What are you?
We also knew there was
Okay.
altars, where the goal was to destroy altars.
This episode is going to be going up on Friday, by the way. That'll be...
And
It's a big old Texas So this will be going up Friday the 23rd of March. All right. It's all fine. What is that nonsense?
anyway, it was.
Look at that. And don't really need any of that. And we can take some time out of it. Make it flow a little better. What do we have here?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, no, pretty.
Whoa. There was a breath that we just skipped. There you are. And let's just take a little time out of that. What are you?
We'll try.
Although the
Make that flow a little more naturally.
We'll try.
although the bear healer animosity has. No, I think they
right.
may.
Oh, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
When you guys are
You. Ooh, here's some stuff. Is that an
I mean, this
It's not.
paperwork in, like, it's happening.
Oh, that fits in the context. Let's listen to that.
It's happening. Got his
all right,
AARP
guys.
card.
That's just a breath. And that's a breath. What's this gap?
We will see you guys next time.
Oh, also we're on Spotify
All
now.
right.
Let's bring him in a little. And we'll go ahead and grab that breath. All right, so now,
Woo.
what we're going to do,
Appreciate.
now that we've got this, it's been edited down. First, we need to throw our outro on there. We don't want too much of a pause. So let's do that. We're going to grab our outro, throw it right there on the end. So now it'll go.
next time.
Oh, also we're on Spotify
All
now.
right. We're also on Spotify. Woo.
And then,
You've been listening to Misadventures, a Gloomhaven.
boom. All right. So then we need to make a new multi-track session. All right. And in that one, we're going to only need 3 of these guys. So we're going to take the one we've been editing down. This guy. Plop him in there. We're going to need our Gust of Sting. Actually, let's wait on that a sec. Because we need to find where we're going to...
Please enjoy responsibly.
All right, so now we usually put him at about minus 22. And let's put him right there. All right, let's see how this sounds.
17. Please enjoy responsibly. So there we were, making our way through the underground, and frankly just wondering when we were going to be done fighting oozes, because seriously, it's getting a little old. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Misadventures. Good.
It's a long pause, but Casey likes his dramatic pause, so we're not going to take it out. Now, we made a note earlier at about 14:05, and it's not going to be exact because we've been changing stuff around, but let's go over to 14...
For my pasta. So
I like-
I think it was good. Let's see. That night we
But before we do that, what's cooking, Steve?
Right there. So now let's grab our cool intro, bring him down here. Let's put him at, let's say, minus 15, because he's a little quieter. Let's see how that sounds.
Let's see, that night
It's a little much. Let's take him down a little more.
we were doing...
And then we're going to put a little curve to him to make him fade. So let's try that now.
Steve.
Let's see, that night we were doing... I was going to do a cashew pesto chicken and had no basil. So we made cashew butter coated chicken and pasta.
Yeah.
Came out all right. It was...
it did.
it was wing...
All right, I'm happy with that. So now we're going to export that guy again. And this guy is going to be what our final track is. So now we're going to export this final track. We're going to export that to Gloomhaven episodes. And this is going to be episode 10 release. All right. And pop that guy through. Boom. So now we're going to get to a fun part. Let's grab our browser. Let's go over to Simplecast, Misadventures. We're going to need to add a new episode, and we're also going to cheat by opening one of the other episodes we can borrow stuff from. So let's pull our notes up. This is going to be scenarios 26 and 22. And this is episode 10. This is not going to come out until, what day was that? The 23rd. So let's schedule this for the 23rd. We always release at 2 a.m. because that's what I've decided we do. There's no logic behind it. I'm going to steal from here. I'm going to change that to a 10. 26. And 22. Let's grab that. Number 26. 22. Non-default classes are 15 and 17. So let's change that. We've got our search terms we need to plop in here. We've got our newest version of the logo, which is going to be up here. It's going to have Sawbones in it. There we go. All right, and now we need to add the episode file. And that's it. I don't have to do anything else. Friday, this thing's going to go out all on its own. It's going to take a little while to process on Simplecast, but that's all it takes to get it going. The Simplecast whole setup is really simple. I like what they're offering. If you're looking for a podcast host, I definitely recommend, because they're $12 per podcast, and it's completely unlimited. Really handy, and that comes with the website and everything. They've got a lot of functionality, so that's done. That'll be going out on March 23rd, and it's got the right logo there. Not every podcast player shows custom logos, but we like to have them on there for the few that do. But that is it. That is how you edit and publish a podcast. If anyone ever has any questions or needs any help, you can email me, info@gamerpublicradio.com. You can tweet us at gpubradio, or go to gamerpublicradio.com. It's got all the different ways to get in touch with us. We're happy to help in any way that we can. We love podcasting, and I'd love to help anyone else who kind of needs to get into it. So thank you guys for checking this video out, and I'll see you on the next episode.